by Smith.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 46. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They kick the running back in motion. And again, it's Smith. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On a third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Smith on first down. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Motioning the tight end left. On second down, a run with Charbonnet. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Pickup of 5 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Another carry for Charbonnet. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down, but instead it's incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Myers' kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. There was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Cordero Patterson now to return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game and a defense, and Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game.
It's a pickup of 11, and that's a Steelers first down. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 47. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Into the red zone. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the pick, here's Wilson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds past midfield. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
1st down throw from Wilson. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Russ is cooking again. Catch made by Austin. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down from the red zone. On the move, headed right. Intercepted in the end zone. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 28. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense.
Oh, the football's loose. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they'd take a repeat of everything except that final play. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has it down close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Well, good luck stuffing the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting at the 10. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Smith. Taken in by Noah Fant. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. Completed to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Charbonnet on the toss. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
He has the first over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. It's caught Metcalf. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
From the 21. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On first down, this is Charbonnet. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion right. Again, it's Charbonnet. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Blitz coming for Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Smith setting the throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Russ now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught for the first. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Steelers first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Throwing again, here's Wilson. Completed here to Pickens. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best, like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers reduce the lead to just 4. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Smith in the pistol. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Smith on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here's 2nd and 2. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They bring their tight end left. First down, Smith to throw. Connects with fans.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now a give to Charbonnet, coming right. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Smith. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And he'll go down here at the 16. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks looking at 2nd and 3. Running back sent in motion. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And again, it's Smith. Dumped off to his running back.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. His first kick was good. This second look from 35 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Toss out of the pistol. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Wilson out of the pistol. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a Steelers' 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, it's Wilson. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Wilson to throw on 3rd and 2. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. That throw finds Pickens. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. They kick the running back in motion. Wilson to throw again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
Steelers 21, Seahawks 20. Chris Boswell will kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
There we go.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking a lead into the visiting locker room. Now we'll send you from one end of the country all the way to the other. Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We got a fine first half out of the former Alabama man, Najee Harris. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Steelers and Russell Wilson headed back to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Wilson. Escapes the pocket. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Ross off the play fake. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Going to Harris to start the half. Past midfield to the 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast. They played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Harris once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. A 3rd down run with Harris. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 3 on that game. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Throw complete to Williams. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second down here, another give to Harris. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead to 8. Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks and Zach Charbonnet ready for another go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Charbonnet now up the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 3rd down, they're going with Charbonnet. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Running behind center with Harris. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A 5-yard gain on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this one does not go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Completed here to Pickens. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. A handoff for Harris, running right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy. Find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
They'll try to run it with Harris. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running back sent in motion. This ball's caught by Pickens. And this one doesn't go far. So we're through 3 here. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Second down now, 7 to go. They kick the running back in motion. From the 35 on second down. Caught by Freiermuth. And they take him down right along the 30.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This is Harris. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defense. Borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers lead by 15 now. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Smith in the pistol. Gets this to Fant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Smith and Jigba going in motion right. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
I mean, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
Second and 10 now. Cut by Lockett. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Smith. Connects with Fant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Smith on 3rd and short. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now here's Russ. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
1st down, Smith to throw. He finds Fant. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Metcalf there to bring it in. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. He tucks it and takes off. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Blitz coming for Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The Steelers go to a dime set. Must be thinking pass on this 3rd down. Couple additional DBs brought in. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks get it back to within 1 score. with that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, they go with Harris. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Steelers up by 8. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run with Harris. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Here's Harris. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Another 1st and 10. Najee takes this one. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Harris once more. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle, instead, they did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Looking to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
this dude. I mean, this dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Dicker connects there. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks offense running out now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. Forced out to his right. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
To throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Here he is to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these